Hello everyone, welcome to GametechUK and this video, which is a look around the brand new Thrustmaster eSwap controller made specifically for the PlayStation 4. So let's get on with today's video. So let's start by taking a look at the box and its content. Straight away on the front cover it will give away the unique selling point of this controller, which is the hot swappable modules, the thumbsticks, the D-pads, the triggers, the side panels, everything can be customized. On the back it tells us more about the unit and the clear click system, which has been tested up to 5 million activations, tells you that you can swap all the trigger caps. It also shows the extra upgrade packs that you can buy to totally customize this unit. On the side of the box it tells us more about the dedicated software that you can install to fully customize and remap all of the buttons. So once we open up the box you can see the controller and the accessory pack sitting snugly inside the packaging. Once you pick it up you really do feel the quality of this unit. You've got Thrustmaster branding on the touchpad and the side as well. These buttons can be reassigned using the dedicated software. These are currently set as the triangle, square, circle and X button, but you can assign them to be triggers if you want. It's fully customizable. In its current setup it's very similar to the original controller with the two D-pads together. It's got a lovely weight behind it. L1, R1, L2 and R2. L1 and R1 are very clicky, very micro switchy. The triggers feel lovely. The unit itself is wired only, so it's got a micro USB slot, but the cable, which I'll show you in a second, really does sit in really snugly and quite deeply as well, so it's not going to easily get pulled out. All the buttons have got a really nice press about them. The D-pad is quite clicky, like the L1 and R1. On the underside of the unit you've got the mic mute button. You've also got the profile button as well. In this unit you can store through the software 2 individual profiles of dead zones, button configurations, all in the controller itself. If we look inside the accessory pack that you get with the unit, you get a nice pouch for protecting your expensive controller. You also get supplied a screwdriver, normal screwdriver one end for removing the triggers. The other end is like a hammerhead for removing the D-pad. I'll show you that in a second. It is a wired unit, like I said. You do get this long and strong braided cable, so it's not going to kink up or knot up. This is the micro USB that goes inside the controller. Here's how the cable fits into the unit. It's nice and tight, it's not going to easily fall out. Grip the edge and just pull it and it comes straight out. So getting on to the unique selling point of this particular controller is the modular system. You've got 3 distinct areas that you can change. Simply by pulling them on the fly you can hot swap these. They're magnets behind, so they're certainly not going to fall out. The D-pad is slightly different. You do need this tool that you get supplied with the hammerhead on the end. You simply twist it and pull it and it comes straight out. Maybe you're an Xbox player that misses the Xbox controller layout. Well, you can duplicate that here. You could even have the analog sticks together if you wanted to. You can also change and swap out the side panels as well. These are held on just by really strong magnets. So the design of the Thrustmaster eSwap is a very interesting hybrid mix between the Xbox controller, here's my Xbox Elite controller, and the PlayStation 4 DualShock. It's not a direct replacement or a direct replica of the DualShock, which, considering that this is aimed at the competitive market, people that are going to have so much muscle memory for the DualShock, it's quite an interesting proposition to put forward a competitive controller that is in effect a completely newer controller. It's a little bit like the Xbox and it's also a little bit like the DualShock. It's a very interesting design. So the unit itself is £149, and like I say, it is a wired unit. You can use it on the PC as well, but what they're saying is, because this is aimed at the competitive market, a competitive player might be buying 2, maybe 3 controllers in a year. Well, if you was to wear out the D-pad or the analog sticks, you can just replace that. So maybe in the long term this may be a better investment. But of course, it's not only going to be competitive players that will have an interest in this. General consumers who love their hobby, who love their PlayStation, may be interested in this, and it really does feel like a premium controller. So this is an unboxing and a first hands-on impression video. I will be bringing you some gameplay video close up on the controller, just giving you a better impression of what it's like once I've had some real time with it. I did want to show you the configuration program, but this unit isn't out until November the 5th and it's not on the website just yet. It's going to be interesting to see how well received this is by the gaming public. It was only a couple of days ago we learnt from Sony that for the PlayStation 5 they're working on a brand new controller with haptic feedback and responsive triggers as well, and that's only out in less than 18 months. As always, I would love to know what you think in the comments section below. Tell me what you think of the controller. Do you like the look of it? Do you like the idea of the fact that you can customize everything, individualize everything, and swap over all the thumb and the D-pad elements? I would love to know in the comments section below. But that is it, everyone. Have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one.